Hello everyone, welcome back to Class 6 series on my channel Mathify with Minakshi. In today's video, we'll continue Chapter 2 Lines and Angles, and this is going to be the last video of this chapter. In this video, we will cover the topic drawing angles. So now let's understand how to draw angles using a protractor. In this example, we have to draw a 30-degree angle and name it TIN using protractor. So we will follow these simple steps one by one. First, draw a baseline IN as you can see here. Now second step, place the protractor properly on I and align it with the line. We have the ray IN, so we have to keep the protractor properly on this line. Next, measure 30-degree and mark that point T. As you can see, where is 30? Because 0 is inside, so you will see inside numbers. Here we have 30-degree, so you will mark the point T here. Finally, join this point T with I. Like this you will join. And how you will join? You will join like this with the help of ruler. And that's your angle 30-degree. So this is how we can draw an angle step by step in very easy way. Now let's move to figure it out. That's on page number 49. So here what you have to do, we have to list all the angles possible. Did you find them all? Now guess the measures of all angles, then measure the angles with a protractor. Record all your numbers in a table, see how close your guesses are to the actual measures. First of all, they are saying that you have to use these alphabet because we have to list the angles, so that means we'll write only those angles that we can write with the help of these alphabet. So I will mark that for you. First angle is this one, so just write that angle CAP. Then second angle, let's write that angle as 1. Then second angle LPA, this one, so that name is LPA. Now I want to tell you one more thing here, that they are saying that you have to write two things. One is guess and one is actual measure. So I am writing right now actual measure, and guess I will tell you, like if you will see this figure carefully, this angle carefully, then you know that it's somewhere obtuse. It's more than 90, so you can say it's close to 110. But when you will measure this with the help of protractor, you will get 106 degree. So I told you that my guess was 110, but its actual is 106. I'm not writing the guess one. Now, for LPA, when you will measure, you know that it's less than 90. Because if it's 90, then it's like this. Yes, but it's less than 90, so it's somewhere, according to my guess, it's 85. But when you will measure with the help of protractor, what you will get? You will get 82 degree. Now let's move to third angle. So I'm writing that angle as third. That's LPR. LPR. Now you know one thing. If you know, because this is a straight line, and on straight line, this is straight angle that I've written here. If you will see this figure carefully, I've written note for you that if L is parallel to M, if you will see that two lines are parallel, that means two lines are not intersecting and their distance is always same. So if you will see your figure carefully, you can see that AB and CS, these two lines are parallel, that you can just measure with the help of ruler. So whenever the lines are parallel and there is a transversal that intersect these two lines at distinct points, then what happened, that this 3 and 2, like you can see the figure, whenever you have Z, these two lines are parallel, then we can say that these two angles are always equal and they are alternate interior. So 3 and 2 are equal, that's alternate interior. Then you know that 1 and 2, when the angles are on the same side of transversal and both are interior angles, we can say co-interior angles. So these angles sum is always 180. So these two properties are there when we have two lines parallel. But there is one property for that we doesn't need a parallel line, we just need a single line. Like here we can say that AB is a line. As you can see, both the sides we have arrows too. As AB is a line, and as you can see that 2 plus 3, they are making a straight angle. So sum of 2 plus 3 is 180 degree. I have written that thing for you. That's 1 plus 3 is 180. You can say linear pair when the angles are 2, and when it's more than 2 we can also say straight angle. So here 2 plus 3 is linear pair, or you can say straight angle. That means sum is 180. So if you know 2, automatically there is no need to measure 3. You know that it's 180 minus 82, that's 98. So I'm writing that here, although you can measure that with the help of protractor. So let's move to next angle. Let's see this angle. This is PRS. Now let's see what is PRS. As you know that this means 90, but it's more than 90. So you can say that it's close to 100. That's my guess. But when I will measure with the help of protractor, what you will get? You will get 102. Now let's move to next angle. I can write this angle, that's 5. So let's name it as BRS. Now again you can see that if you know that angle 4 was close to 100, then you know that this angle, because they're making a straight angle or linear pair, that means my guess is angle 5 is close to 80 degree. But with the help of protractor, or with the help of that property that sum of these two angles is 180, you can directly say that BRS is 180 minus 102, that is 78. So either you can use the property of linear pair, or you just measure it with the help of protractor. Now let's move to next angle. As you can see that we have B here, and this whole angle is what? That is angle B is 180 degree. It's a straight angle. Similarly, you can see that we have a single point here D. So this whole angle is 180 degree D all alone. And now let's move to next angle. Here I can't take this angle. You know why? Because I can't name that angle. Here it's RS. Then here we don't have any point. So that's why I will not take this angle. Now I have to take this angle because I can name that angle RSL. Angle RSL. Now what is RSL? As I just told you, as these two lines are parallel, if you know angle 4, then using this co-interior, that angles on the same side of transversal and both are interior, then their sum is 180. You can just cross check your answer with the help of that property. But again, we can't use this property right now in 6th class. I'm just telling you this as extra note just for verification. Now, what is my angle 6 here? If you will guess, then you can say, oh, it's close to, because here it's 90, but it's less than 90, so you can say it's close to 80. But what is this? If you will measure with the help of protractor, then you will get it 78. You can even check this, as you know that angle 5 and 6 are alternate interior. So if angle 5, this angle BRS was 78, so RSL is also 78. Now let's move to this angle, angle 7. So I can name this angle as angle PLS. Again, this angle is equal to 2. That's 2 and 7 are equal. Again, alternate interior. So I know that my 2 was 82. So I can write directly 82. But again, you will measure this with the help of protractor. I'm just telling you how you can do smart work, because no one is seeing that you are measuring this with the help of protractor, or you are using the property. Now let's move to next angle. That is this angle 8, and I can name that angle as angle. Now here you have a choice. You can write PLD or PLC, anything. I'm writing PLD because D is more close. I'm writing D. Now, as you know that 7 and 8, they are making a straight angle or linear pair. So if angle 7 is 82, then you know that angle 8 is 180 minus 82, and that's 98. So I'm not using protractor, I'm just using the properties, but you can use protractor because you know how we can use protractor to measure any angle. Now let's move to next angle. This angle, that's your 9. I didn't wrote number for this, so total we have 11 angles here. Now ninth angle name is angle ACT. Now again you know that 1 plus 9 is 180 co-interior angles. As my angle 1 was 106, so I know this angle is 74. If you will measure with the help of protractor, you will get 74. So I have written actual measures, but I told you how you can guess that too. Okay, now let's move to next question. Use a protractor to draw angles having the following degree measures. So how you can draw these angles? So I have attached a pic of protractor for you so that you should know how you can place the protractor. First you will draw a ray IN and then you will place your protractor properly on this ray IN. Now as you have to draw 110 degrees, so you will see that where is 0? 0 is inside, so you will see inside numbers and just try to find 110. It's here, 110. So just put a dot here and join this with I, and this is your angle 110 degree. And just write a alphabet here. You can write anything, let's say H. So this HIN is your 110 degree. Now let's draw 40 degree. Again what you will do, you will draw a ray IN and then place your protractor properly so that it will align with IN. Now just see again your 0 is inside, so you will see inside numbers and just see 40 and then join this with the help of ruler properly. So again this is 40 degree and mark this point as H. Now let's move to next. It's 75. Again you will draw a ray and keep your protractor properly on IN and then see inside numbers because 0 is inside. Now see 75. We know 70 is here and 80 is here. So middle one, this one is 75. So just draw that properly and join that with I with the help of ruler. So you will get this angle as 75 degree. You can extend this and mark the point as H. Now let's move to next. It's 112. How I will mark 112? Again you will draw a ray IN and then just see where is 0? 0 is here. So just see 112 inside numbers. So that's 110. After 110 you have to count 2. That means here. Now you will just join this with I with the help of ruler. You will join properly. So it's 112. And when you will extend that, just write this point as H. So you have to just see after 110 just two small divisions and that will give you 112. Now let's say 134. So how I will mark 134? Here you have to again see the inside numbers and just see 130. 130 is here. After 130 you have to count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means this one. This is 134. So just join this with I and just mark this as 134 degree. When you will extend that, just mark that point as H. I think now it's clear that how we can draw angles with the help of protractor. Now let's move to next question. Draw an angle whose degree measure is same as the angle given here. So what you have to do here, in the same question they are checking that you know how to measure the angle and how to draw the angle. So first you will measure the angle with the help of protractor. You will keep your protractor like this and then when you will measure from here you will see that which number is this. You will see 0, that if 0 is inside you will see the inside number, if 0 is outside you will see the outside number. So when you will measure with the help of protractor you will get 116 degree. Now they are saying that you have to draw 116 degree. How you will draw that? So what you will do, first you will draw a ray and just name that as BC, B and here C. They are saying you have to write the steps of construction too. So just write that, draw array BC. Now second is you have to measure the angle using protractor. What you have to measure? You have to measure IHA that I have already measured for you. That's 116. Now what you have to do? You have to draw that angle. So you will place the center of protractor at B and the 0H along BC. And fourth step, start counting from 0. And where is 0? 0 is inside. So you will see the inside numbers and mark a point A where we have 116. So just see carefully where we have 116. It's here. This is 116. So I will write this point as A. Now last point that you have to simply join this A with B and mark that angle as ABC, which is equal to 116. So I will simply join that. You will just draw that with the help of ruler. Join this with the help of ruler. So it's 116 degree. And that's it. We are done with this question. Now let's move to next figure it out. That's on page number 51 of your book Ganita Prakash. Question number 1. In each of the below grids, join A to other grid points in the figure by a straight line to get an acute angle. They have already marked one for you. So we have to draw for second grid. So you can just join this and see it's a acute angle. Now let's move to second, that's a obtuse angle. So you know obtuse angle means that's more than 90. So I can mark like this. So again it's obtuse angle. Similarly here I will join these points. So this is obtuse. Now let's move to next, that's reflex angle. You know reflex is between 180 to 360. So it should be more than 180. So I can join like this. Now this angle is your reflex angle. Similarly here I can join this, but the remaining one is your reflex because it's more than 180. Yes. Now they are saying mark the intended angles with curves to specify the angles. One has been done for you. So we have already seen that. Now let's move to question number 2. Use a protractor to find the measure of each angle and then classify each angle as acute, obtuse, right or reflex. So let's see that. First angle is PTR. That means P, then T, he's here, and then R. This one they are saying. Yes, as you can see, they are saying that it's acute, obtuse, right or reflex. So we know that this is acute because this is less than 90. Now they are saying that you have to measure that too. So let's write that. So this angle, when you will measure with the help of protractor, you will get that this angle is 30 degree. Just right, it's a acute angle. Let's move to second B part, PTQ. If you will measure with the help of protractor, again you will get 59 degree and that's a acute angle. Now third, PTW. P, T is here and W, that means this angle. Now this we can clearly see that PTW is more than 90, that means it's an obtuse angle. When you will measure with the help of protractor, you will get 103. It's 103 degree and it's a obtuse angle. Now last, that is WTP. So you have to start from WTP. Now if you'll see this angle, we know that it's more than 180 and it's reflex. So how you will measure this? What you will do, you know that PTW. So you will simply subtract that from 360. Whenever you have to measure reflex, just measure the remaining one and subtract that from 360. So 360 minus 103 and that is 257. So it's a reflex angle because you can't measure reflex angle with the help of protractor. So you will just measure the remaining one and subtract that from 360 degree. Now let's move to next figure it out. That's on page number 53 of your book Ganita Prakash. Question number 1. Draw angles with the following degree measures. Again I have attached the pic of protractor for you so that it will be easy to explain. Now first is 140 degree. How you can measure 140 degree? You will simply draw a ray in and keep your protractor properly and then just see where is 0. 0 is inside, so you will see inside numbers. Where is 140? It's here. So just join this with I and you will get your 140 degree. That's 140 degree. Just mark this point as H. So HIN is 140 degree. Now you can try 82, 35 and 70 on your own. I think you know that you have to just see the inside numbers because 0 is inside. I will just tell you how you will draw 195 because it is reflex. So whenever you have reflex, what you will do, I just told you that just see that what is 360 minus 195. And that you know, it's 165. So you will simply draw 165. You will see inside numbers, it's 0 here. Inside number 165 is here. So you will join this with I and the remaining one is your 195. That's reflex. So whenever you have to draw reflex, just draw the remaining one. You have to subtract that number from 360. Just draw that and the remaining one is your angle, required angle. That's 195. Now let's see question number 2. Estimate the size of each angle and then measure it with the protractor. So again, first you have to estimate by just seeing the figure, and then you have to measure with the help of protractor. So if you will just see the figure, then you can say that by seeing the question number 2, first part, that it's acute. So you can say somewhere it's close to 50, but when you will measure with the help of protractor, you will get 44 degree, and that's acute angle. Second, if you will see carefully, if it's a straight line, it's like this. So it's less than 180, you can say somewhere close to 170, but when you will measure this, you will get 167 degree, and that's obtuse, this angle. Now let's move to C part. In C part, again, if you will see carefully, then this is more than 90, because if it's 90 is like this L, but it's more than 90, so I can say somewhere around 110 or 115, but when you will measure with the help of protractor, you will get 120 degree. Now let's see D part. If you will see D part and you will measure with the help of protractor, you know that it's somewhere close to 35 or 40 degree. So when you will measure with protractor, you will get 33 degree, and that's acute. Then let's move to E part. You know that it's somewhere around 100 degree, but when you will measure with the help of protractor, you will get 98 degree, and that is obtuse. Let's move to F part. You know that this angle is reflex, it's more than 180, but how we can measure that? Just measure this one, that is 10 degree, so the remaining one is 360 minus 10, that's 350 degree, and this angle is reflex. Now let's move to question number 3. So here what you have to do, you have to draw 3 acute angles, 1 right angle and 2 obtuse angles. So you can draw any figure for that. I will give you 2 options. One, that you can draw any circle, and then just see 190. First is easy, 90, so I will draw that 90 degree. It's a quadrant, 90 degree, 190. Now 2 obtuse, that means more than 90, so just draw little one more, 90. You can say that this angle as 110, and similarly one more angle more than 90, let's say again 110. Now it's 310, so that means the remaining one is 50. We have to divide this 50 in 3 acute angles. I will take 15, 15 and 20. So one figure is easy one, that you have to can draw a circle and then divide that in parts. I will give you one more option. So what you can do for second, you can just simply draw 90 degree. This is one right angle. Now you have to draw 2 obtuse. Just draw like this. This angle is obtuse, that's more than 90. You can say 120. Then just draw like this. Again, you can write any angle like 120. Then just draw 3 acute. So I will draw like this. This is one acute, one more acute, and then one more acute. And just measure this and write that. I'm writing it's 20, it's 10, and then this is also 10. For this we have so many answers, so you can draw any one. Now let's move to next question. Question number 4. You have to draw a letter M such that angles on the sides are 40 each and angle in the middle is 60. What is the meaning of this? If you will draw the letter M, they are saying middle one is 60 and here the side ones are 40. So this you have to draw. So how will draw that? First you will draw any line segment on your own. So I've drawn this one. Now you will just keep your protractor like this. You will keep your protractor like this and measure 40 degree. You will see the 0 here. If 0 is inside, then you see the inside numbers and join that. It's 40 suppose here. So you will join that. It's 40. Now you will keep your protractor here like this. And then you will measure where is 60 degree. So again you will see 60 degree and mark that. And then you will keep your protractor like this, and then again you will see from here, if 0 is here inside, so you will see inside numbers and join that to get 40. So this is how you can draw M. Let's move to the next. You have to draw letter Y such that 3 angles are 150, 60 and 150. First you will draw a line like this. and then you will keep your protractor again like this and measure 150. You will see 0 and then see where is 150. Suppose it's here, so you will join that and write it's 150 degree. Now you will keep your protractor here on this line like this. You will start from here and see where is 60. You will see, suppose 60 is here, then join that and write that this angle is 60. Then the remaining one is automatically 150. No need to do anything because it's a complete angle. If one is 150, first one is 150, second is 60, then again the last one is 150. Now let's move to sixth question. The Ashoka Chakra has 24 spokes. What is the degree measure of the angle between two spokes next to each other? That means the adjacent ones. So they are saying what is the angle between two spokes? Adjacent one. So you know that complete angle is 360 degree. Yes, and degree measure. They are saying that you have to find the degree measure of between two adjacent spokes. Between two adjacent spokes. So just see how many spokes we have. We have total 24 spokes. That we know we have 24 spokes. So we have to divide that 360 by 24. So that means it's 15 degree. Yes, so here it's 15 degree. Between any two adjacent spoke, the angle is 15 degree. Now they're saying what is the largest acute angle formed between two spokes? If you will see, start from here. This one is 50. Then from here to here, it's 30. Then from here to here it's 45. Then from here to here it's 60. Then from here to here it's 75. And then next when you will measure from here to here it's 90, but they're saying acute, so you have to stop here. From here to, that means the angle is 75. This is the largest acute angle here. So I will write that largest acute angle formed between two spokes is 5 into 15. We are moving 5 times, that's 75. Now let's move to last question. Question number 7. It's a puzzle. I'm an acute angle. And if you double my measure, you get an acute angle. Okay. So let's write that. We don't know the angle. So let's write that. Let the angle be x. So what is given to us? That if you will double this, that means 2x. Then it's acute angle. That means still it's less than 90. Angle was also less than 90. But when you will double that, again it's less than 90. If you will triple my measure, you will get an acute angle again. If you will triple my measure, again it's less than 90. Okay. What it means that your x is less than 90 by 2. That means x is less than 45. Then when they are saying that triple is also less than 90, that means your x is less than 90 by 3. When you will transpose 3 to that side, it becomes division. That means your x is less than 30 degree. Now after that they are saying when you quadruple that, that means 4 times, then you will get again an acute angle. If you will make it 4 times, still it's less than 90. That means your x is less than 90 by 4. That is 45 by 2. You can say x is less than 22.5. Now let's see the next condition. But if you will multiply by 5, when you will multiply by 5, now it's an obtuse angle. Now it's more than 90. So from here you can say that x is more than 90 by 5. And what is 90 by 5? That's 18 degree. So now you know that your angle is between 18 to 22.5. So they are saying that what are the possibilities for my measure? So this is the possibility. It can be from 18 point something to 22.4 something. It can't be 18 and 22.5, but it can take any value between these two degrees. So by this we are done with this chapter. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel Methify with Meenakshi. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you everyone.